So this time our English Dizigui course consists of our alumni and first-comers. This time we focus a lot more on understanding traditional Chinese culture deeper and also putting all these Dizigui and all these values into practice.
This time there will be around 60 participants taking part in this course.
I'm from Malaysia.
I came from Myanmar.
From France.
An American national.
I'm from Canada.
I'm from Brunei.
I'm from Medan, Indonesia.
From Singapore.
I'm from Brazil.
This is the third time I come together with my students and my teachers also. I've started Dizigui since the year 2008 and I come back every year. Yeah, after we went home, we apply in our school also, in our own family.
So much so that it's very easy to communicate and family ties have become more solidly bounded.
For the school, they think their priority really is not academic, it's the first, but it's the character. As the more I learn, I feel that my sensitivity has increased so that I can transform myself in a more well-rounded way.
And I'm here at the Malaysian Han Center in order to learn Dizigui because character building is one of the parts that they will focus on at the school. So that's why I'm here. Hopefully we can implement these, gain some knowledge and then implement the training at our school.
So I want to apply the principles of empathy in journalism. I hope this will be my first step to go further.
And I learned Dizigui actually from my children. I have the urge of knowing more and the meaning about Dizigui.
Today what we see here, people coming from all over the world, different background, different regions, and they all have one common educations, which is the Dizigui.
It is very good to be in a place where there are so many good people together. Being all together in one place just shows us like how much power we have.
My first impression is very nice. I wasn't expecting a very well-kept facility.
Study environment is really nice. Yeah, really peaceful.
Dizigui, guidelines for being a good person. It is good to praise the virtuous actions of others when we slander another and are supported by the same heart.
The course which we structured today is not so much on knowledge. It's about how the teachings of the sages from ancient China was transmitted, how they brought up their children, and what were the aspirations they have for their children.
It's my first time in this Dizigui course. I find this course very enriching and very interesting. I learn many things I've never learned before.
Teaches us all the traditional Chinese culture which backdates into the 4,500 years of history.
So what is Dizigui? The ancients who compiled this did not mean to control the students, but merely to point out to their experience over thousands of years what they can summarize into certain code of conduct that is conducive to better life.
At first, I thought that I will be having difficulties in understanding because it is a very deep topic. But Teacher Song presented in a very simple way, and it relates to the daily lives, stories, and example.
We can understand more deeply, more emotionally, more rationally.
What I feel that Dizigui is basically not only teaching us like principles, it teaches us how to be loved to people, respect people, and be considerate to people.
Especially the part about the parents. Personally, definitely respecting your parents that's definitely going to be something that I have to remind myself daily and learn to forgive them, because it's a challenge.
Being more respectful towards my parents, even though I feel like I've already started doing so, but there's so much more that can be done. I think that sometimes we only see one thing, and then when we talk to other people, we see like the horizon really opens up and you can really see so mumuch more that you can do around you.
There are fanciful lessons, which tells me that you can change your destiny.
I do believe in destiny, and I do believe that there are opportunities to improve.
It's not really easy to change destiny actually. You have to know which one is a good one, a righteous way to do good deeds.
Especially what was new is seeing the 16 types of good. I've never thought about good being broken down into 16 types before.
We really have to know what's the difference and implement it in daily life.
刚刚讲一些生活的规范，而中华文化并不是华人的专利，它可以说是世界共同的智慧遗产。传统文化的样貌，就中国文化的样貌，就是一个爱字，是一个为对方着想的文化。
I learned the most important thing is universal things. Each religion can accept that. One of them is love.
What I get the most is like we love people unconditionally. It's like our left hand and the right hand. If our hand get hurt, we don't say, hey, we need some things to get repaired. So this is teaching me about our love have to be really from the bottom of our heart.
赚钱，真正明白幸福了，你才能够把你的企业做好。那么怎么样才能够真正幸福呢？就是要靠教育。
The one that struck me most would be on Happy Enterprise by Dr. Wu.
I really interested in this is, you know, it can be applied in the corporate world, which is quite impressive on that actually.
In the classroom, we always thought that this ancient teachings is just an ideal and it's too far away from reality. Dr. Wu today showed us how these ancient Chinese principles can be applied into the real world. And he has proven to us that it can be done.
But they come in late. So then we will go and say, of course, the HR director will say, and I will think that, hey, they are abusing the system. But again, today Dr. Wu said something very enlightening. He says, it is not their problem. Have you actually showed concern why they were late? Have you ever inquired why they were late? So I think this sort of, left a good impression.
These 6 scripts is the way Chinese people create their characters and using their characters. The 6 scripts, 4 of them are ways of creating characters.
I always have this impression that my father doesn't love me, you know, because he's always out. It took me a few years later to see it, and I realized that actually my dad loves me a lot, you know. He just doesn't know how to present it.
Go out.
That what moved me the most is one of the sharings from the teachers. Sometimes we're so egoistic, we only think about our problems, we only think that we have problems. And after she shared some of her personal struggles, and I could really see, like, wow, my problems are so small. I think that really helped me be less self-centered and actually think about those around me.
What a nice big family.
No, normally do by the maid. Now customer. And I got 2 maids. Now we feel like very lucky because we have maid at home. So now, like today, we have to learn how to do this by ourselves. It's a great experience thing. Yeah.
Now I'm working, so didn't do so many housework. But now it's a time for review. Before I think I was a student, I also do this all the time myself.
Yesterday I was telling my wife, we will make our children do their own day.
Actually, it is difficult for majority of the people. Cleaning the toilet, it's very shame thing to do.
Why you doing this one? So why not? We clean myself, we can invite the good thing. But if we did not clean, the bad thing will easy to come in. Because the bad thing like to stay in the dirty place. So if me is clean, so maybe the person will come to me is a good person.
When we want to become a leader, we must do the smallest thing first. Maybe this one. So I think it is very difficult. It is hard things to do for the majority of the people. But let us change our mindset. That it is not something shameful, right?
I didn't expect that we have that much fun during the process, how we come up with the idea and how we come up with the solutions, and then all of a sudden, and every team member among all of us become one.
Stop calling me mom! You are not my son! Go away!
Anything you cook, I will like it. That's why you are cook. So sweet. Now that I'm married, I understand. She does do that. How long have you been married?
Yes, 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to carry this. I cannot stand anymore. We divorce them.
It's really nice because it has been, in our team we have various ages and different countries. So the acting part really, we all feel so connected, the bonding is so strong, and it is so related to the reality that the leaders and the subordinate, the real scenario that happen in the company.
Boss, what's this, boss?
Why are you talking to me this way?
What happened, husband? Husband, what happened? Help me, please. Help me. We need to go to the hospital.
Jealousy and Michael.
We have a lot of laughters. It's like until our jaw getting tired, and it is really very fun. And I find it is very effective, the team building through drama.
Writing is wrong. Number is dancing ready. I cannot propose this psychotrack.
And without realizing, all the food here served with is vegetarian food. This well-balanced diet is awesome. It tastes so nice, and we can feel that the chef, the kitchen helper, everyone, they cook with love. So everything is so different. It's really awesome. It's really above my expectations.
I've been very impressed at the participants, at the staff, the instructors, and it feels very enlightening atmosphere.
I'm very happy to this course because I learn many knowledge for good life.
Really thanks to Malaysia Han Study that it gives us the opportunity, like us, we are Chinese, we couldn't read Mandarin. As a Chinese, at least this is the beginning that I can understand more about the root of Chinese.
And everything that taught by the school that really touch us deep down into our hearts, and I feel very blessed to have this kind of education.
As an American, we're very individual. It's a very individualistic society.
It's hard sometimes to implement the idea of if you're gonna love other people, it will come back to you without you expecting anything.
And to see your parents in that regard, in that manner, in that respect, has really opened me up to the Dizigui trainings, the teachings.
How can I take this back home someday has really brightened up, my ideas about this, because it's really possible. You give a little love and it all comes back to you, and it's true, and it comes back double.
We can begin to apply Dizigui from our house. Everything starts from the home, and then the society can change, and thus it will bring the changes to a bigger scope to the country as well.
What Han Study is doing is just amazing, and this is so important that to have this kind of education to transcend all the boundaries of nationalities, race, and different ethnics.
I realized that I have nothing in this world because we are all gonna die someday, some way. So being humble is the universal thing that is also learned in my religion, in Islamic teaching. So that's why Dizigui is very wonderful.